Xenia with Bags and Lifestyle. Thank you so much for coming back to watch another video, or if this is your first time, thank you so much for trying my channel out. The top that I have on here, it probably looks a little bit funny. I'm still trying to work on styling it, and it is a little bit bigger, so I might need to have it altered. But this is a sweater by The Chemist. Also, I will leave a link down in the details below, so that way if you're interested in getting this sweatshirt, but it's an all like four season type of top. But anyway, if you're interested in getting it, you will see a link down below where you can check out the website. It is a black owned female designer, so love this item. So anyway, let me just show you the back. So I didn't style it, but whatever, you can see like I've zipped open the back. You can zip this all the way down, but I won't go into any more details than that. You can definitely check out the link. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing, as you can see from the title, is a wish list video. So I am recording this video in advance in February, but it won't come out till March. But anyway, so with this wish list video, I never usually do wish lists just to give you a spiel. I usually have a mental note of things that I want, and things move on my list, off my list. But this time, I just decided to join in on the fun. I enjoy watching other people's wish list videos, so I decided to go ahead and do one. So this will be that video. Now, you will not see a year in the title, and that is because my wish list is going to span several years, or a few years, however long it takes me to get all of them. So we'll go ahead and get started. I thought it'd be fun to share, and then also see how it changes over time. Things may be added to the list, things may be taken off, but this is where we're going to start with. So let me just grab my list here. All right, so first up on the list is going to be, I want an Hermes Lindy. If you're new to my channel, I talk a lot about pre-owned, and I do not intend on purchasing this item brand new from the boutique. I don't have a relationship with Hermes, and for several reasons, I plan on purchasing this item pre-owned. Now, I do realize that depending on the size and color, Hermes Lindys can be double on the pre-owned side of things because they just can command a higher price. However, I have seen that certain colors, also certain sizes of the Lindy, are more in a reasonable price point. So those are the ones that I plan on going for with this strategy. It can have some, wear, a little bit of wear and tear on it. I don't mind that at all, just to make sure that I get it at a price point that I want. But a lot to say about the Lindy. I'm going to move on now, but that's on my list. It's going to take me a while to save up for this item, so I do not expect to purchase it this year, and so it'll remain on my list until I acquire it. All right, next up is going to be a diamond stackable bracelet, and I don't mean like the traditional tennis bracelets. I've seen a couple, which you'll see the photos up here as I'm talking about them, but I've seen these beautiful, dainty diamond bracelets where they just have a little bit of diamonds on them, and I want actually a trifecta. I want either white gold or silver. I already have an 18 karat gold bracelet that does have a little diamond in it, so I already got that one checked off my list. And then the other one I want to be a rose gold with a little bit of a diamond feature. So these are very well reasonably priced on Etsy. So I want to go that route because that way I can get two for likely the price of one higher end branded piece. So next up is going to be, and now that I'm looking at this one again, I'm not quite sure. This one might fall off my list, but right now, the Delvaux Pin or Tempette, and I'll throw up a photo, you should see that by now, of those two styles. I want the embellished pin. I saw one on their website, which was sold out, absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, and it immediately intrigued me. And what I'm going for now with handbags, now that I have a good base of handbags, is those exciting ones. So things that are unique, whether that's embellishments, bright colors, unique designs on them. That's really what I want to add to my handbag collection versus just your traditional black and browns, grays, that type of thing. So that falls under the list. Now, the Tempette, I think I want to stay more of the traditional route with the Tempette and maybe go for either a black or a brown. But with the pin, I want it to basically, just be like zing, or that is so corny, but just give you a pizzazz to it is what I want with the pin. All right, next up is going to be Robert Cohen. I absolutely think these daisy earrings that I'm going to throw up here are so pretty. They did so well. They were specific to Bloomingdale's, and I know their stock is low. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get these mother of pearl ones, but I do want I have already started looking at other Robert Cohen earring studs that are kind of in a similar price point, and so that's what I want to go for. So if I don't get these daisies, they sell out before I can acquire them, then I will get a Robert Cohen stud piece, but maybe not a daisy, or it might be an all gold daisy instead of the mother of pearl, or it might be, I don't know what they call the other style, but it's more like a fleur-de-lis type of shape to it, or it reminds you of also the LV flower. So something of that nature from Robert Cohen is what I want to go for. All right, next up, this one has already changed since I made the list. So at first what I wrote on here was a Celine Luggage Nano or a Salvatore Ferragamo Studio bag. Now, the Celine has dropped off the list. I tried a Celine in the nano size. Actually, not the Celine exactly, but I was at Saks Off Fifth when I was out of town for work recently, and they had the Valentino, I can't remember the name of the designer, but it's like Valentino something something. And basically it was the style of their bag was a similar shape and dimensions to the Celine Nano. Tried it out and it's just a little too small for me. And with the Celine, the next size up, which would be the micro, it doesn't come with a bag strap. So I really want something where I could throw it on my shoulders when I want to, because the thing with top handles are, I'm usually just going to the store, picking up things, running errands, things like that. So I typically switch from initially when I start with holding it in my hand, and then I need to throw it on my shoulder because I need to be hands-free to carry other items. So for that reason, I need a bag strap, and the micro does not come with one. So that one is nixed off my list, and I am completely obsessed at the moment with the Salvatore Ferragamo in the hot pink. This bag is one of those things. It's checks off the tick marks, basically, is what I'm trying to say here, which is it's bright, but I love that it's full on leather. Absolutely gorgeous bag. But the thing that's making me gravitate towards it is that bright pink color. I just love how it's just this bright pop of pink. And I plan on carrying this bag year round. This is an excellent kind of classic staple silhouette and a bright pop of color that I'm looking for. So that is what I'm after. That is what I'm obsessed with at the moment. And pretty sure that'll be something that I will get this year, probably for like my birthday. But this one is absolutely on the list, and I definitely want to get it. Next up is something that I do not plan on purchasing this year, but I do want to keep it on the list until I do acquire the perfect item. And that is going to be a vintage Chanel. Now, whether that's a vintage classic flap or I go for another type of vintage piece, I really want to get a vintage Chanel item, and yeah, that's where it is. So, and it doesn't even have to be a classic flap. It could be another style or shape bag. What I'm really looking for is I want it to be full on leather. I want it to be leather on the outside as well as leather on the interior. So that's really where my requirements are going to stand with that vintage Chanel item, but I do want to obtain one at some point. Next up is going to be a Bvlgari Serpenti line handbag. They're Serpenti handbags. If you have not heard of them before, definitely you'll see some photos up here of it. But I love the style, the aesthetic, and shape of it. And they're a handbag that I feel like Bvlgari period is really a line that I feel like is underrated. No one really talks about it a lot. If you watch In the Fro, I believe she's a brand ambassador or some kind of way has a connection with them. She talks about it a lot, but you don't find a lot of other channels that do talk about it. Now, you can type in Bvlgari Serpenti and you'll find a lot of videos. Most of them probably will be in another language. In addition to that, it seems like it's more, I'd say, appealing or more popular overseas. And when I say overseas, I'm in the United States. So it doesn't seem to be as popular here as far as social media standards go, but definitely it's popular because when I look on their website, there was a wallet I remember I absolutely thought was gorgeous in a rose gold color. That puppy sold out. Several of the items that I've looked at before, like their card holders, have sold out. So somebody's buying them. Now, whether you see a bunch of them flooding your social media feeds is besides the point because they're selling out. So I like the Bvlgari and what I've heard of it, heard about it. Also, Sophie Sohet has, I think, 2 Bvlgari pieces. So I really like that it's under the radar, quote unquote, and when I say that, I think if you know, you know, obviously people are buying it. So I feel like what's pushed in virtual land is very different from the real life. So anyway, what I'm really getting at there is I don't care whether it's popular or not. I like it. I definitely think it is popular. People know about it, and the people who know are getting it. And that's not the reason I want it, but I really like the style aesthetic. I like that it's unique. I like that it's something that you don't hear about or necessarily see all of the time. And I hear raves about their jewelry pieces as well. Sorry, that's my phone ding. I forgot to put it on mute. So next up, after Bvlgari, is going to be the Louis Vuitton twist. I am not quite certain this one is going to remain on my wish list, but for right now it's there. And I do like the LV twist. I don't plan on getting this item this year, but I do want a cool, unique LV twist. They have made some over the years that just are really standout pieces, and that's really what I'm going for at this point in my life, is looking for those standout pieces of handbags to add to my collection. And so I've seen enough of these to see that I can get some cool features, cool colors, embellishments, and that's what I would like. Plan on going the pre-owned route for this one as well. And last up on the list is going to be a pair of medium size gold or silver and gold hoops. So I want either mixed metal or all gold. Now, I'm going to throw up a couple of photos of some that I have saved in my Pinterest, what do you call it, Pinterest book? Whatever, board, Pinterest board. That's what it is. So you'll see some of the things that I've gravitated towards, but I haven't jumped out there yet. I really want something where it's a full circle. So I don't want something where, I want something like this. Like you can see this Swarovski earring that I have on. It's a full circle. I changed my mind, but overall I either want gold, a gold hoop, and I want something unique. So I don't want just a plain gold hoop. I want something that's kind of understated, but it's unique in its design and kind of a standout piece, but not too loud. And that's probably a lot of all over the place is what I just said. But that's why it's taken me a while to find a hoop that, or pretty much a hoop that fits that all of the bills, all of the categories that I want. So either, yes, that gold, or either I want something mixed metal, so silver and gold, because I mix my metals. My wedding ring is white gold, and what else? I wear silver and gold. I just mix it up with my earrings. So that is all of my wish list items. And that was 9 in total. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have suggestions, especially on the earrings, because I hope somebody finds something that I haven't seen yet. But it's taken me a long time, and it's been a few years since I've been looking for gold earrings. So this wish list started before this year. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new about me. Also, maybe I introduced you to something you didn't know about. Maybe piqued your interest in some type of way. Definitely go out there and search and add to the list so we can all buy things together. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And I keep saying thank you a lot. Sorry. I will end this video for here today, and I'll give you an update as I acquire things. You'll see unboxings of those. So, have a good day. Thank you so much for spending a little time of your day with me, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.